I'm just saying there are some involved. Um, okay, so what's happening in real reality? Like if you have an actual brain in your skull and not horseshit in your skull, and I'm trying to be funny here. I don't know if it's working. Um, but what's really happening is it's going problem. They're creating a problem with somebody who wasn't a problem. Then they're going reaction. They're getting the reaction of the community. All right, yeah. Okay, and then real reality sets in, and then there's a bigger problem. They have created a bigger problem and a bigger mess, and money's going to criminals and crooked cops, crooked ex-military, those people. And I'm saying the majority of the ex-military cops, agency members, they're good guys. You know, a lot of these people are being tricked. So I'm not downplaying those members of society, their role in society. We really need the good guys. We really need them now. But these people with horse shit in their heads, they believe that it's problem, reaction, solution. Because it's a huge delusion. It's a huge lie that these men somehow accept. There we go right there. They somehow accept through indoctrination into organizations, indoctrination into whatever they're indoctrinated into. But what's happening in the actual truth of the reality is problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction. Until the problem is so big, and there's a one-light car right there coming. Until the problem is so big that it's such a wheel turning that they can't even stop murdering the targeted individuals that they have, set upon. There's so much money involved and technology involved. It doesn't matter that they're attacking a charity or a medical supply company or, a guy who's just normal and plays video. It doesn't matter anymore because they've gone problem, reaction, problem, problem, reaction, problem, problem, reaction, problem, and now they've got such a huge problem without even the survivor, the target individual, even being involved, like trying to run away from the violence, trying to get away from crazy people, trying to, stop insanity, complete insanity, just trying to get information out, like medical help, but these people, their brains, you have to understand, and here comes the joke, but it's not really a joke. You have to understand, if you're a normal human being, you have like a brain in your head. These people, somehow it's been taken out, sucked out, and this is a joke. It really hasn't been done like this, but it's been replaced by horseshit. So they think that they're like creating a problem, reaction, solution, and they're helping everybody. They've created a problem, then it's creating opportunities for them. They're getting reactions from society, from the community, and they can just sacrifice that one person, which is really, that's such a load of horse crap, because there's so many targeted individuals in our country, in our world, hundreds of thousands, if not millions. And they say, well, it's just one person and then society benefits. But the only people that are benefiting in this program are criminals and people who have no respect or sanctity for life. So what you got is a problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction, and on a whole scale, because as TIs, you've watched your situation grow or escalate. If you're a new TI, I hope that it doesn't. Sometimes things go wrong for them and they have to get you off the list, or they'll go away. It does happen, and I wish that for you so badly. I wish it, and I pray it out to you. I hope God forgives me for the cuss words, but I cuss a lot, I'm very angry. I'm angry at our society. I see this growing. This program is growing. It will be stopped. I mean, it will be stopped eventually, but it's just how many human lives are going to be just ruined, just ruined, and their families just ruined because their families don't believe them. It's like my dad came in today and he's like, so, I fixed the problems in the office with the computers. He's like, thanks for doing that, and then he's like, so how's everything else going? I'm just like, fine. And I just look down because we don't talk anymore. We don't talk about things. He's like, how's Pepper doing? Fine. I can't talk to him because he doesn't believe any of this is going on, and it's very, very serious. So they ruin families and stuff like that. And I trust in God. I know that bad things can be turned into good. There's a FedEx car right behind me. You see it? Yeah, after I started videotaping the vehicular stalking just one time, it started to pick up again. And I think they want this paradigm happening with me so that maybe people won't film it. And I'll put out the news that when I stop filming it, it stopped. But that's not going to happen in every situation. They have a certain kind of protocol with me. There's a one light truck across the way, if you can see it. See that gray truck with one light? They really want to get me. They do not like me at all. And I'm so glad, because they're such evil people. I'm glad they don't like me. I'm really glad about that. They do a lot of damage to my life and my family. And it's stuff that sometimes my family can't even see, that they're doing to us, and the good things that we're working on. But that's why these target individual situations, they escalate, because it's problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction, problem, reaction. These people, because the brain doesn't work, your head, if it has horse shit in it, and there's a sheriff right there, if your brain has, it's an Iberville sheriff, so he's from a different parish. He's come over here, I'll see off-duty cops vehicular stalking me. But see, if your brain, if you have a brain inside of your head, you can say, okay, I don't want to create more problems, I want to neutralize problems, and then move forward with real problems that exist in the world, so then things can be safer and good. These people, it's hard for them to think, because when you've got a lot of horse shit in your brain and then you don't have a brain there, it's just horse shit where your brain should be, you end up having a lot of problems thinking, and you think that murdering innocent American families is helping the community instead of really hurting it. You think that, harassing people going to, their jobs with people who don't have jobs is going to spur the economy. When you have horse shit where your brain should be, that's what happens. You have thoughts that are okay, well, if we just murder this family, we can give some good money to the police force, or, people will make money for this and everything will stay fine. That's what somebody with horse shit in their head would think. But somebody with a brain would be okay, you got to protect life, do the right thing, let's help each other. If anybody has a problem with anybody, tell them, fix the problem, then go on to things like cancer, other problems that really exist, not problems that, people are creating, which these people are. They're creating, they're doing a whole bunch of Hegelian Dialectic, false flagging, experimentation on human beings, the most evil thing I've ever known in my life. And I hope y'all caught my sarcasm on all this. I know that they don't literally have horse shit in their heads. I know literally you probably could not survive, with horse shit in your head instead of a brain. However, I think that probably you could survive with 30% actual horse shit and then the rest of your brain. People do, and that's what I think maybe that's what's going on. It's not like they have horse shit just for a brain, instead of a brain, but they have 40% to 50% horse shit and then some brain, so they can survive, they can keep breathing and talk and stuff like that. And so I just wanted to bring you this video today. It is really a serious issue, And what they think they're doing in their reality, which is a trick on humankind, it's a trick on our communities, it's a trick on, our states and our country, to believe that there is such a thing as problem, reaction, solution. What the real deal is in reality is problem, reaction, problem, constant war, constant genocide, constant violence, a build-up, because their solution is making money. Like, so if their only solution is like, oh, we're going to make money, we're going to kill people, yeah, they've come up with their solution. But their solution to normal people is hell on earth. So I guess that's just what I want to leave y'all with. That's why, when people are like, why are they doing this to me? Like, a lot of women, they don't even like smoke weed or do anything little like that. They're like, I don't know why I was picked. This is crazy. It's a bunch of guys, saying horrible stuff about me. These people don't care. They don't care. They believe in bizarre things because of organizations that they're tied into, or circles, just weird circles that they run in, which I think are satanic. I think are satanic because I am a Christian, and I think that pure deceit upon the person who is deceiving, and pure deceit upon the person who is being deceived, and where there's deceit all around, enough to destroy everybody, the survivors of this, and the people who are also doing it. I think it's satanic. It's a delusion. It devolves us. It doesn't make our species evolve. It holds us back, and so it is on purpose that this is done to us. The Hegelian dialectic is a trick on mankind, because that does not exist. Problem, reaction, solution does not exist. Unless you're just talking about an evil guy who's like, money, we're killing people and we're making money and that's all we want. If that's their solution, then yeah, they've created a solution. But to normal people who want peace, it will never come with a problem, reaction, solution, Hegelian dialectic. It will never come with that. You've got to neutralize problems with those around you, and then get to real problems. And there's a one light black car right there. But to really fix anything in society, you have to fix problems around you, then deal with real problems like cancer. The things that I want to do in life. Like you fix problems with friends. You neutralize things, you talk things out, if you got a problem with somebody, and then those things, and then you can move on to real issues, hunger, disease, things like that. And these men, they'll never do that. They'll never do that at all. It's pretty sad. It's a pretty sad paradigm, but that is the delusion that a lot of our authority figures are stuck in, and that's why we're suffering so much. And they've got the technology to do it. My car is like a mess. That's my Sentinel. That's my Q-Wave Sentinel case. But alright guys, I'm getting up to 30 minutes. I just wanted to explain the Hegelian dialectic so that you might not question, like, why are they picking me? Because it's really like, with the horse shit in their brains, they don't have to have reasons for anything. They create reasons. They just create reasons and create problems and create more problems and create more reactions that are hateful and confused and chaotic, and then create more problems from that. And so then it's just an endless cycle of insanity and chaos in society that they fight for. But see, some of these crazies who do this, their solution is just money. They don't care about people or anything like that. So they are actually working out their own solution because their brains have horse shit instead of brains. So I hope that my scientific explanation of the Hegelian dialectic has maybe taught y'all a little bit about what's going on. Also, try Smarty Pants vitamins. They're really good. It's giving me a lot of energy to deal with this. So Smarty Pants vitamins, it's like a lot of lycopene and stuff that you need for adrenaline and brain protection. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Remember, these people's brains have been replaced by horseshit.